Hello and welcome to my art and cooking channel. I'm Cynthia Maynard, and today I have a landscape painting in oil pastels. Here's a picture of the finished product in this sort of gazebo by a river in these impressionistic pastel-ish colors. So I went ahead and sketched on my 8.5 by 5.5 Strathmore tone tan, or tone gray, I think this one is, paper, just with a charcoal pencil to get the basic layout. I created for myself a reference photo of a gazebo and by a river with some trees in the background. So that's kind of what we're going for. I'm using, on my desk is Art Echo oil pastels. I've got my Paul Rubens, my Senneliers, and my brain just stopped. What's the next one? Oh, my Mangio. Which I think mostly here I'm using the Art Echo with a few Paul Rubens, if I remember correctly. But I mean, use what you have. And I will leave links below. Go ahead and check those out. My Amazon storefront there, which also helps support the channel, but it gives you some of my favorite products there to choose from if you need some guidance for that. So just kind of laying in these colors. Again, I'm kind of was going for more of a impressionist-y, pastel-y kind of color scheme, and with just a few dark areas to kind of highlight where the shoreline is of the river edge there, and sort of the shadowing in the gazebo and building up from there. So sort of building from backwards to forwards with these various colors. And at the end, I think there's a picture of some of the ones that I used to give you an idea. If you wanted to pause that there, you could look at that, or the main color scheme anyways. It's nice to have a little palette in your head, even if it's just a handful of colors, because that way you can kind of stick with something easy and straightforward. It kind of can get, if you have so many colors to choose from, it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. And so if you have just sort of a palette in mind, and then you can go, on a variant, sort of like a paint chip. When you're painting your house, you have the paint chip, you have all the colors there with various shadings. And so if you kind of learn to think that way, you'll have an easier time, I think, matching colors and building up and shadows and all that sort of artsy stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of the painting. Go ahead and finish here. I'll put some nice music on for you. And if you could, hit like, share, and subscribe. That's a great free way to support us here on YouTube. It lets YouTube know to push out the video, as well as for our monetization support, and it costs you nothing. So go ahead and do that if you would, and enjoy the rest of the video.